Ethel is 310 days pregnant today, so let's do her little 310 update. So Ethel is our 4th mare of the year due. She's only 1 day behind Ginger. She's actually carrying a full sibling to Ginger. She's our first recip mare of the year due, meaning this baby in here is not genetically hers. She's basically a surrogate for our mare, Beyonce. Beyonce's bougie and doesn't have her own babies anymore. So it's been a couple years since we've gotten to see Ethel be a mama, but in the past, she has had her foals in the 320s. So if she stays true to that, then we could be having a baby in the next 2-3 weeks. So she's getting pretty low in her tummy. Due to the fact that she's had a few babies before this, she does have a little bit larger stomach than you might see on Ginger and Kennedy. Her uterus is just a little more stretched out, and that's okay. In my past experience with her, she gets really low in her stomach with those babies, like super duper low. Darla, honey, why are we being so loud? You're never in here, and then when you are, you're just disrupting business. What's that about? Hi, sweet girl. For those that don't know, she's like 15 years old. She's been around a minute. So her hip has stayed pretty full. I will say I'm seeing a little bit of it dipping down here and like sinking in. She is pretty jiggly, but I've told y'all this before. Some of my mares that have had multiple babies kind of stay jiggly. They just don't firm up the way some of the younger mares or the mares that have only had one baby do. So I don't know. Some of y'all might relate. Let me know in the comments. Her tail is also really flexible. I mean, look at this compared to like how Kennedy's been. That's just her. So we've got to take that into account. About to show you her vulva to see how wrinkly it is. Still very wrinkly, still very drawn up. Love to see that. We don't want her having this baby for like at least 10 more days. And then we did start giving her a little bit of alfalfa due to the fact that like she is building an udder, but it's not, you know, nearly as big as Ginger's or, you know, any of those. So we wanted to give her a little more protein. So going to keep a close eye on that. And, you know, knowing her specifically, she does get, like, she stays smaller than my other mares in her udder. So yeah, I think her last 2 babies, the magical bath worked for her. So hopefully we have a little bit warmer weather here soon in the next 3 weeks or so that she can get her bath pre-baby. But let me know if you have any questions and stay tuned for more updates. I've got 2 more mare updates coming right after this one. So